do a recap of one we did here a while back. Little Debbie, she got pretty long hair, hangs down the middle of her back. Used to hang down to her knees and she cut it off. But when she washes her hair, she tends to stop up the sink. Anyway, so we did a deal of us blowing this thing out here, not that long ago.
A couple months ago.
Anyway,
it's stopped up again.
It's up again. So I'm going to go in there and hold her fire on the hole, and she's going to take a video of it. And she needs to stand in this corner out of the way. I shall return.
I know. Oh, no, it's...
Get ready anytime.
Okay, I'm ready. All you got to do is holler. Well, y'all, it's, like I said, it's stopped up again. But it's more than just me. It's the grandkids. They find toys out in the yard and bring them in there and wash them, and they're dirty as all get out. Uh-oh, it's ready. Ah! Oh! God, I got splashed that time. I was too close. Yuck. All I got to say is, yuck. I was too close. And that's disgusting. And it stinks. And I was too close. And yuck. And I'm not going to say nothing else because it might turn out bad. But good thing there's not smell-o-vision.
You're doing pretty good, little Davy.
Yeah, it splashed on me. Look at that.
Still got splashed on?
Yeah.
The toast stand way back in the corner.
Look at what's behind me, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, a lot of people want to know how I was doing this. What I got, air tank full of air. Hook that on there, and this valve right here, half a turn. And I've got that fixed where I can screw it into that pipe. Cap that pipe off. One place I left in there. But it caps that pipe off. Man, that's got a good smell to it.
Yeah, and it's all over me.
You can take a shower, apparently.
Not in that. Hey, don't leave that there. The kids will...
I know.
Okay. Well, anyway, yuck and yuck.
Let's move over to the picnic table.
Oh.
I got a story to tell.
I want to go wipe this crap off. Okay.
Yeah, hubcap.
Yes, I see that hubcap.
And see that right there?
Yes,
them little flags.
Yes, I see them little
flags. A lot of people know.
Yes, what do people know?
Them come off of a 59 Chevrolet Impala.
Oh, okay.
4-door hardtop, what's called a flat top. Had a 348. Engine in it. And one time, about 1967, summer night, me and my buddy, Icabod, decided we'd ride our horses to town. His brother, they called him Icabod because he rode this old black horse, and he was kind of a gangly looking boy. And his older brother said he looked like Icabod Crane when he rode his little black horse. They called him Little Blackie, but he was a pretty good sized horse. And it was mostly a quarter horse. And I had a horse, he was a quarter horse and Tennessee Walker. And his horse could beat my horse on the takeoff, but I could outrun him on the top end. My horse was faster. Well, we decided we'd ride uptown Pocahontas.
Yeah.
So we rode uptown Pocahontas and rode around a little bit and this and that.
Nothing.
Was going home, we coming down what they call Thomasville Street, up there in them S curves, and this old boy, we hear somebody, a 4-barrel carburetor, everybody had to have quiet exhaust on their cars back then. Whoop, whoop. Hear that 4-barrel kicking in on his car, and this old car stops. This old boy we know. He's driving this white 59 Chevrolet Impala, 4-door hardtop, red interior. Had these flags like this on the fenders. Had 4 hubcaps like this, 348. Engine in it. And they had seen advertisement picture in a hot rod magazine or Car Crafter, one of them, where this car was taking off and was racing a quarter horse, you know. Or there's an article on it or something that's going on there. You know, Icabod, he says he believed his horse could outrun that 348 Chevy from one street there up to the next street.
Uh-huh.
So I ain't getting in on this race. My horse ain't that good on takeoff. So they're out there. Icabod and him was racing up and down through there 3 or 4 times. I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Cops done went home and got to bed. You know. Anyway, there ain't no loud exhaust from here, just that whoop with the carburetor. And Icabod's little black horse, it's Saturday night. His little black horse steps off in one of them storm drains.
Uh-oh.
Front hoof,
Ooh.
loose right there.
Ooh.
What you would call a horse's ankle,
Ooh.
you know.
Ooh.
So we limp on down there, oh, not very far, 1/4 mile down there to where it's called Jansen's Grocery. And there's a Y there, and the highway comes up from 115, 251, that goes state line, and Highway 90 goes out our ways. And we're stopped right there under that big light. And he said, my brother's got my dad's truck. He's going to the state line. He won't leave till they close the doors up there. He said, he'll come by here, we'll flag him down. So sure enough, you know, about 2 o'clock, here his brother comes up there, and that old, it's one of these 61, 2, 3, 4 trucks, a Unicab, baby blue, had one of them Bill Brown stock racks on the back. Old Bill Brown used to make them out of oak, and had a tailgate that could let down or a little center gate that could set out. Anyway, but old Bill Brown over there, he treated that oak lumber and built them stock racks, had one of them stock racks on them. So we put that stock rack down there and got my horse and his horse up in that stock rack, went on to his house, and his daddy got out of bed and looked at him and told him, well, hey, he's broke his leg, you know, just well, shoot him, you know, a horse don't get over a broke leg. Well, Icabod, he didn't want to shoot his horse, he put it up in the barn. And believe it or not, that horse's leg healed up.
Mm-hmm.
He stood around and stayed off of it, and it healed up, but it wouldn't be in there no more. It was great big around. And they'd take and harness that old horse up and use him, pull garden plow and stuff like that, and use him for a draft horse. And anyway, that's the first time I ever heard of a horse that got a broke leg and healed up, but it broke that up. And I don't know.
Well,
they
most
had him
people with a broke leg heal up, don't they?
There was no bone poking out or nothing. It just swelled up real big, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying people...
But he never did stop eating or nothing like that. You know, and after him had in that stable for a week, they turned him out on the pasture, the rest of the horses. And he just didn't. You couldn't ride him no more because he had that hop along to him, you know. But anyway, they eventually, I guess, old horse died old age or something. I don't remember whatever happened to him, but they used him in the garden every year, you know, put little horse-drawn implements inside. They had a big orchard out there. They planted a garden inside that orchard. They had a lot of kids, and they'd use him in that garden there. But anyway, that old boy blowed up that 348, and they put a 283 in that old white Chevy.
From racing that horse?
No, not from racing that horse, but he blowed it up later on. He was a couple years older than us, you know, and we liked him all right. He was a good friend. He died last year.
Aw.
He died within the last 6 months. That old boy's driving that old Chevy.
Oh, that's terrible.
Just one of them. You knew him. You know him.
Well, I probably did, but
Yeah.
that don't mean I remember.
He lived up on Hamill Road.
Lived on Hammer Road. Still no clue.
He lived up on Hamill Road close to where Sefton did before he got to Sefton's on the other side of the road in that White House.